TLS is right by Nishikasai Station, so it's very conveniently located. But it's in Edogawa Ward, which is a bit more of a residential area, so it's a bit more low-key and relaxed here. In fact, when I was choosing schools, that was actually a deciding factor. So there were actually a few reasons why I chose TLS to study Japanese. First, I really liked that it was more of a medium to high intensity school. I liked that hopefully I could learn a little bit faster. I also really like that it has specialized courses depending upon your goal. So for me, I really wanted to work in Japan. So I like that they have the career courses that I could follow. The strong points for TLS, I would say there's two big ones for me. The fact that you can a bit tailor the class program for yourself, with the electives and whether you're doing the career path for working in Japan or if you're planning on going to university. And then also the support system that they have set up. So they have the My Teacher system where you can reach out with questions not only about things like assistance with the ward office or if you have a piece of mail came in that you haven't been able to translate correctly, but also things like making doctor's appointments if something does come up. And it's just nice to kind of have that support in the background as well. When I first started at TLS, I feel like we were studying more of the vocab. I'm just kind of getting the basics down. But then over time, throughout the semesters, and especially now, we're focusing a lot more on grammar, as well as intonation and enunciation to really kind of sound a bit more native level, I would say. But I've definitely come a lot farther in terms of being able to actually speak with Japanese people and to just understand a little bit more, as well as read some signs around Tokyo. It's become a lot easier too. I think one of the biggest things I've seen improvement with is being able to understand a bit more through expressions. That's something that is emphasized in class as well. The teachers will, stop and have us practice conversation and like getting the intonation correct. And so in everyday life, if you don't necessarily know exactly what's being said, you don't know a specific word, you can still kind of gauge it based on the intonation and maybe the expressions as well that are being used. I would absolutely recommend TLS to other students, primarily because of how you can adjust the schedule for your own personal goals. If you want to go to university here, there's a specific course program for that. If you want to get a job, there's a program for that as well. There's going to be electives you can choose, and you can choose the kanji electives over, say, grammar or review and stuff. So you can really tailor the experience for yourself. They also have additional support. For example, for me, since I'm in the career course for trying to work in Japan, they also have support with things like interview prep. It's a very different experience interviewing for a Japanese company than it is for one in America. So it's nice to kind of have that additional resource as well specifically for your goals. If you're not sure about coming to Japan for studying, I can commiserate. I was the same. I quit my job and just kind of upped everything to kind of take this chance. I would say you just got to do it. It's an amazing experience. You're going to meet people who are thinking the exact same thing that you are as well. So you will not be alone when you get here. And no matter what happens, you will make new friends. Your Japanese will improve and you will have stories for the rest of your life. So there's no reason not to.